It's one thing to know that money is an abundant, energetic resource, but to embody what that actually means is a completely different ballgame. And it's the reason why so many people are struggling to improve their financial reality. The truth is, you can consume all of the podcasts, courses, masterclasses, and books you have at your disposal about how to improve your financial reality, but if you're not willing to actually put knowledge into embodied action, then you will always struggle to manifest money and maintain overflow in your bank account. If you don't know how to manage the moments where you're brushing up against your old money story, where you're experiencing lack and limitation with money, money will continue to show up as a limited resource in your experience of life. So instead of creating a course or a program that will have you feeling inspired and empowered while you're receiving the content in that moment, but then forgetting it as soon as you get back to your everyday life and you begin to brush up against your old money stories, what I've created for you instead is an embodiment tool that is designed to have you moving from where you are now to becoming the version of yourself who effortlessly attracts the money you desire, while also knowing exactly how to maintain financial overflow in your bank account. If you want to create a different experience for yourself with money, then you need to be willing to be different, to act differently when it comes to money. So this means you need to be intentional every single day. You need to be intentional with how you think about money, how you talk about money, how you personally interact with money behind the scenes in your head, right? When you're spending money, all of this is defining your experience with money. So if every day you continue to feed the old stories, the old reality, if every single day you stay and respond exactly the same way you always have to money, it makes sense that change is never occurring in your experience. It makes sense that with any change that you do manifest, you just quickly default back to your baseline financial reality again and again. It makes sense why you cannot maintain the financial up levels that you call in. When you know exactly how to manage your alignment in the direction of what you want to create, which is exactly what Anchored is showing you how to do, manifesting an experience where you aren't limited by money, where you can literally buy whatever the fuck you want, where money is so easy to attract, is easy. So let me give you a practical example of how Anchored will support you in the moments you're brushing up against an old money story, so that you stop feeding the timeline in which you experience limitation with money and instead start to feed the timeline in which money is a limitless resource in your experience, so that that can actually become your reality, which it can really quickly, might I add, when you know how to do this. For example, let's say that you're at the grocery store and you're buying groceries and you notice this energetic contraction, right, in your body. You notice yourself going, ooh, it feels like I'm losing money. It feels like money is leaving me as I go to buy these groceries. Lots of people would ignore that response, right? Maybe try and tell themselves a better feeling thought, right? But still, they walk away from that experience with this like pit of unease in their belly, but they try to distract themselves with something else. This isn't actually shifting your vibration. This is just letting that shit build in the background, which it does, which eventually leads to tower moments, ego death moments, right? So in this instance, instead of leaving that energy there, you would lean on Anchored. So Anchored will be broken up into many different categories in regards to distortions we have towards money. So you would visit the category that highlights this experience you're having with money. And within this category, you'll be guided on exactly how to process the emotion that's coming up without bypassing it, getting to the root of why this response is there. This is so important, so you understand what needs reprogramming within your frequency in order to change your experience with money. And Anchored will actually guide you on exactly how to shift your dominant vibration to feed the reality that you actually desire to have with money. So if you're ready to completely transform your financial reality and not be limited by money in this lifetime, always have more than enough to do everything you want and more, then Anchored is perfect for you.